Now I know what my mother meant when she said you can't get blood from a turnip. I watch you all trying to get that. And I don't know what the witch hunt is with any of this stuff, but it shouldn't affect your picking a resident to get on that board. I heard Michelle Harris-King say, and I know she's on the phone, that people are intimidated by one of the commissioners that go down to Manningham Village and they campaign. The only ones that I know are intimidated by me going down there is her and her candidate. One thing I do want to say is Morristown Housing Authority, I'm going to get up off all of that. Morristown Housing Authority is a high-performing housing authority. It is one of the models throughout the state of New Jersey, and that is a fact. That's nothing that you haven't seen. That's nothing that you don't have. You can get the paperwork on that. You can call HUD. Morristown Housing Authority for years has been a high-performing housing authority. We have never been under any investigation. There has never been any questioning of excessive spending. There has never been any allegations. HUD comes in every year. They check the Section 8. They check the family unit applications. All of these things that are just coming up at the time of an election, I find it very suspicious. But this thing is political, and it's out of control. And this is my last thing I want to say, because I thought about it all day long. If the 3 African Americans that sat on that board came up here and made those accusations that this man has made and didn't have any proof, and then lied to you and said that we sent a waiver, that we found out that we didn't send it until 2 or 3 weeks later, would the decision have still been denied? Would you have believed us? I think not.
I'm actually a little happy that someone's willing to pull the lid off of the problems and try and fix them. If this board is the one that appoints the housing authority people, in every organization I'm familiar with bigger than a mom and pop grocery store, you don't set up situations where a spouse or a relative works for you in a subordinate position. And yet, this board, or this council, had on that board, until recently, and still has at least one relative of a member of the council and one relative of the mayor. And I'm wondering, is there an ethical issue there, or a conflict of interest, or are we just sort of not looking at it?
There was no one there to say, listen, this is what it is. It's not about who I know that's on the Board of Commissioners. It's about what's right. It's about the law, and we're going to uphold that. So it was nice to see the letters finally come out today, actually inviting residents to be a part of that. But it just came out now. Why not have this stuff enforced back in January, where residents had time to consider this position and to get on the board as soon as the seat was available?
Mike Cirillo's term was up September the 5th, and the voting for the resident was supposed to be for his seat. You did receive applications. There was a deadline for it to be in, and you still have not voted on a resident going in. Now you're asking for, now there's 2 seats available, and you're asking for all the residents for an application. What about the people, what about the deadline that was for, that we have that other applications about?
This council, and maybe not each one of you individually, have been around long enough to have had a hand in a lot of the people on the housing authority. So you're accountable, and you will be held accountable. What we heard tonight from Mr. Rogers is a refreshing enlightenment on the level of lack of trust to be given to that board. The things we see on the videos speak for themselves.